Today on iPon 70, tropical coconut and coconut. Let's get started. Welcome back to another coffee tasting video. It's our first video in vivid 4K. Maybe. If it's your first time here, we are an Espresso-centric channel. We deal with the original line and the Vertuo line of Nespresso. If that's what you're looking for, you have found the right channel. For my podhead family, any and all announcements will be at the end and a small unboxing. So stick forward to that, but without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. These both are gonna be reviewed at one time since they're basically being released simultaneously. We got the tropical coconut and coconut for the original line. Let's take a look at what they have to say. All right, tropical coconut flavor over ice. So we're supposed to put it over ice. The aromatic profile, this is for the Vertuo line. The coconut flavor blends beautifully into the roasted caramel notes of a Latin American Arabica espresso. Bringing a hint of vanilla, this ice delight is your perfectly refreshing summer treat. All right, so coconut with a hint of vanilla. Let's skip over to the original line. The original line, coconut flavor over ice. And they say basically the same thing, coconut with a hint of vanilla. The original line is an espresso, 1.35 ounces. The Vertuo line is a regular cup of coffee, so 7.77 ounces. All right, so let's take a look at the pods. We'll open the original line first. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at the Vertuo line pod. Okay, so there's your pods. They both are kind of a beige pod with like, I don't know, a little bit of like a light brown, darker beige color kind of going around them, streaks. Almost looks like grass. And then what's interesting is on the bottom of the Vertuo line, it actually has the tropical coconut name. On the bottom of the original line, all they put was recycle me. We're gonna do these two together. First round, just tasting the coffee and the espresso. So let's go round one. Let's go brew a shot cup. So we're not gonna do any high speed today, but we have the Espresso Shot. We have the machine set on the espresso setting. So we're gonna get that one in there. We're also gonna get the Vertuo line going. That's the full cup of coffee. So we're gonna get both of these going. Ooh, the whole house smells like coconut. These smell amazing. I hope they taste as good as they smell. Judging from the color, I'm gonna guess them around both equally level 4 or 5 maybe, somewhere right in there, but that almost has a toasted coconut. And this just more has like almost like a creamy coconut. So not sure what the difference is, but I'm excited. Let's go give it a taste. The smell is incredible. I hope the taste is as good as it smells. So I'm gonna start with the original line first. Let's give this a taste. It's a little more bitter than I thought it would be. It's got a very nice, soft coconut, but it does have a little more bite to it than I thought it would. It's, let me think if it's bitter or is it acid? Okay, I'm kind of picking up on a little bit of an alkaline taste, so I'm gonna go with it's an acid in the coffee and not the bitter, but a nice little pleasant, soft, coconut. Almost tastes like it almost has like a little bit of vanilla. Yeah, has a little bit of vanilla in it. So let's give this one a taste. All right, here we go. Tropical coconut. Let's give this a taste. Now that one definitely does not have the acid. It's got a little bit of the coconut is incredibly light on this one. I'm wondering if it isn't gonna play. This one I think is gonna hold up well in coffee. In an ice drink. This one, since it's gonna become almost the entire ice drink, we're gonna have to get a little bit bigger cups to handle some milk in it. But I'm wondering if the coconut in this one's gonna get a little bit lost in an ice drink. Nice, pleasant. Neither one of them a distinctly sharper bite to it. These are very, very, very different, as they should be, even though they're labeled the same. It makes sense. One's a full cup of coffee, one's that. So I think we now want to shift over into doing the ice drinks. So let's go round 2. Let's go brew another shot. Cup of coffee. So for round 2, we're going to do 4 ounces of milk, 118 milliliters. I'm going to put it into the Espresso 4, let it fully froth. I'm going to do that with the original line and the Vertuo line, so they're identical. So we'll get these guys going. Once the milk is done frothing for each, and I'm going to let it fully finish so that we get that silky texture that this Espresso provides. Once they're fully done, then we'll come back and we'll brew the capsules. So we got the first batch done. I'm going to get this capsule brewing, get the original going. Oh, the first one's done. It's so awesome. I love it. Ah, so cool. Froth is done. We're gonna get this capsule going. We had to take a little ice out because I think it was gonna overflow if we left that much in. So this one's working with a little less ice. Equally impressive, but as we can see, a lot more coffee. Let's go give these a taste. We have the original line first. Let's give it a taste. That coconut comes through and still a little bit of bite. That's interesting. This one does stand up really, really well. That one's nice. It's got a very soft, pleasant coconut flavor. Vertuo line, let's give it a taste. That one I think went a little flat. It, oddly enough now, interesting. So while this had a lot of bite when it was hot, this had virtually no bite while it was hot. Now this has a small amount of bite, and this has quite a bit of bite. They've almost inverted. The coconut, I think it's almost more dominant in this one than it is in this guy now. Kind of curious. So what I did really quick was I just wanted to brew the coffee over ice once by itself, nothing else added in. I did give it a good swirl just to get it mixed up really good and cooled off, but I just want to give this a taste by itself. That's pretty good. Interesting. This one plays really, really well all by itself. Just fill the cup up with ice, brew the capsule over it. This one's really good by itself. This one plays better with milk. And I'm thinking going forward for the next, I want to try something real quick before we go to the next one. I'm going to add just 1 pump of vanilla, just to bump the sweetness just a little bit. All right, let's give this one a taste. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. That's good. Kind of tempted now. Let me see what we get with this. Let's do one. We can add. Hard to delete. Okay. I got to try it with the milk. We're going crazy. No. So this, okay. So there's a distinct split for me anyways. This one just is better by itself, no milk. This one is definitely better with milk. Like dramatically better. This one is good with just the straight ice and 2 pumps of vanilla. Yeah, so it definitely benefits from the sweetness of the vanilla. This one going forward though, I think I'm gonna move forward. I wasn't sure how this was gonna play out, so I didn't have a plan of attack for the next section. But now that I've seen that this is the one that is the clear winner, so let's go round 3. Let's go brew another shot. We got round 3. We're gonna mix this up a little bit. I'm gonna get this shot going so that it starts cooling off what little it's gonna cool off. Then we're gonna go to the blender. So we're gonna take 8 ounces of ice. I'm going to add, for the sweetness into this, well, multiple sweetness into this, I'm gonna add in 2 pumps of vanilla, or the equivalent of 1 tablespoon, 4 ounces of milk, or 118 milliliters. Then I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon of chocolate, 2 tablespoons of chocolate, 3 tablespoons of chocolate. All right, we're gonna get this blending here. Add in our shot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice, cold. Let's go give it a taste. I was gonna say what's in it. We'll just call this the concoction. Let's give it a taste. That's enough to make you cry. That is so good. Oh man. Oh, we got that little bit of that ice. It's almost like a frappe. Oh, that light, wonderful. And still, just that little bit of bite from the coffee comes through. Just a little bit on the tip of my tongue. For myself, I might add 2 shots into it to bring the coffee level back up. If you're not a 2-shot espresso person, maybe not, but this is outstanding just the way it is. I think if you put in 2 shots, you definitely want them to cool off a little bit, because 2 shots is gonna make this too thin. It's at the right consistency right now. That is ridiculously good. Wow. My wife tried this other one, the original line with the vanilla and the milk. She said, it's my new favorite. Yes, I believe it will be. And after she tries this, I think it might now be this one. Let's take a look at what they're doing. For the Vertuo line, we have tropical coconut, $12.50 a sleeve, so $1.25 a pod. For the original line, we have $8 a sleeve, or 80 cents a pod. How do these guys stack up The Vertuo line needs to remain, I think, as an iced coffee, maybe with the vanilla. The original line, it definitely benefited from the milk. So if you're gonna do the milk or this one, the new blended one, I think you're gonna be very, very happy. So how do these two guys lay out? For the Vertuo line, I'm gonna give this one 3 out of 5 pods. And for the original line, I'm gonna give this one 4 out of 5 pods. It's just a little bit better, and that's kind of unusual. Usually if there's 2 equal flavors, a lot of the time the Vertuo line is better. In this case, I think the original line is better. So, hey, 2 winners, either way you go. If you're more happy with milk and those kinds of drinks, I think you're gonna like the original line better. It's not to say the Vertuo line was bad, it's just the original line was better. So if you have both, I'd say go with the original line. Let's clear the desk a little bit and do a small unboxing. As I was setting up for this, my wife grabbed the blended drink. You can see it's missing. I'm kind of half tempted to put the little section in there when she was drinking it. It's really good. Whew. Anyways, we were at the Scottsdale store this weekend, and because every single time I do a Lungo espresso shot, I seem to either overflow the cup or I have to put it into a coffee cup. I decided let's get their Lungo cups here. So I thought I'd do a small unboxing. So if you haven't had a chance to see them in person at the store, well, this may be the next best thing. So let's take a look at them. I didn't know there were saucers in there with them. So we got these, holy cow. Those are pretty heavy duty saucers. And then we have their espresso, or sorry, their Lungo cup. Oh, and it is actually, here, no, just their little booklet of, just their little booklet of all their goodies that they sell. Glass doesn't appear to be anything unusual or double walled or anything, just has the Nespresso logo on it. The little trays are extremely heavy, so that's interesting, but thought you'd like that. And they are running a special right now on a gift pack. I wasn't sure if I was gonna recommend it until we did this video, but it gives you 2 sleeves of this, and then 4 sleeves of the different iced coffees. With that, you also get their ice cube tray, kind of neat. And they give you this little sampler pack of the Moen syrups, vanilla, saffron, and tiki, and they're just little itty bitty bottles, but you could probably get a couple of drinks out of it. So you get those little syrups with that sampler pack. So you get six sleeves, the ice cube tray, and the syrups, and I think it was $72, I believe. So, not a bad little deal. That'll bring us to a close of this week's video. I thank you so much for your time. If you've made it this far into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you're alerted anytime we drop a new video, which is every Friday. Thank you, patrons. Hopefully, if you're seeing this, all the software worked out. All the editing worked out, and hopefully we have a little bit of a new experience. I will admit it's a completely new operating system and completely new software for me, so I am learning, but hopefully as time goes, the quality just gets better and better, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, patrons. Thank you. If you would like to support the channel, join us over at patreon.com/IPON70. It's the same as the YouTube channel. Or join us over at our website, NespressoReview.com. Until next Friday with another coffee video, have a great rest of your day.